First round exit. LOL.
Tonight, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's the NFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports. Deshaun Watson and the Philadelphia Eagles versus Blaine Gabbert and the Detroit Lions.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They will be led out by their dual-threat quarterback, the veteran from Clemson. It's Deshaun Watson.
And technically, you'd still call him a young quarterback in this league, but he's now at that stage of his career where we're about to take the word young and remove it because he's been in this situation before. He's been in the playoffs. Now he wants to advance his team deep and find his way into a Super Bowl. He's ready to take the next step.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Mostert. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Kenny Clark in on the stop. It's a gain of 4. Makes it third and
2. Watson. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DK Metcalf. 36 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Bucker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 6'5" quarterback, the former Missouri Tiger, Blaine Gabbert.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. and it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, Gabbert. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. And we'll see if that pick-6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there.
That's the thing for me. We talk about the momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they just had that pick-6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. Let's see if they can get the ball moving again.
And we'll see if they can do it here. A first down for Connor and then some. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, get the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And this will be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Eagles.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick-6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 21 is him. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Getting set to go here, we see Blaine Gabbert march back out onto the field. His opening drive looked good for a while there last time out, was moving the ball down the field, but then the interception, and they ran it back to the house.
Let's face it, it's a game of human beings, isn't it? Mistakes will happen, and as you noted, he was playing so well on this drive. I don't know if there was a miscommunication between him and his intended receiver. Did they run the wrong route? Anything could have possibly gone wrong there. He'll just have to shake it off and keep firing.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. From the shotgun, it's Gabbert. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson Coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
The ball carrier.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Watson took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3.
Watson on 3rd down. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 21-0 our score after 1. Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. So not quite a first. First down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
It's 2nd and inches.
Mostert. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
For an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Out of the gun, Watson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little 1st half here, partner.
And it's a 1st half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There can be plenty more before this game is over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And more, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And one thing we haven't pointed out yet, probably should, you got a dome team on the road, January, cold weather. How tough is that, or is that something that really shouldn't come into play?
Well, it shouldn't come into play, but let's face it, if you've been a dome team all year, used to controlled environment, you need to get yourself outside a little bit for practice during the week, and that's what most of these teams do, because just because they play in a dome doesn't mean they don't have bad weather outside to work in, so they can do that, get their guys acclimated, and then that way, it takes it all away when you get to game day in a foreign place.
And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. On 3rd down, Gabbert. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and 3rd. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to...
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, he had the big run to get down there, so you got to let him finish it off, don't you?
I think so, but what I liked even more, the fact that he wanted to finish it off. How many times have we seen a guy break off a big run, and we see that universal sign where he's tapping his helmet to get me out of the game? No! Stay out on the field and enjoy the benefits of the success you created.
And he hits pay dirt because of it. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And more, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 22.
First man through. It's the fullback Juszczyk. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards, a 1st down.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
On the quick handoff is Juszczyk. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
The tackle made by DeMario.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Right back to Juszczyk again. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
1st down.
Gabbert now to throw on 1st down. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. 1st down, Gabbert. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
26-yard line.
To the air again, Gabbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st down, Lions.
Again, it's Gabbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the 18-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll throw again. Gabbert. That's complete, right around the 8. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Gabbert here again. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Touchdown
from 8 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the 1st half. You do have the entire 2nd half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Talk about a big 1st half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the 1st down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. On first down, Watson. That is caught at the 7. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And this offense continues to pour it on. And the route is on here in this first half. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Gabbard. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Draymond Jones just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's NFC wildcard game. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's action. As for our game, it has been very one-sided in that first half. But you can't take anything for granted in playoff football. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Third quarter starts with a run from Connor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this? We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
On second down, Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ballgame as his guys continue to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. That time a 6-play drive. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And more, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Detroit.
A first down throw for Gabbert. On the move to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Johnson.
And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Complete.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Intended for
third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10.
56. Mike, 56 right there, 56.
Here's Gabbert. Taken in by the tight end Doyle.
Gabbert's pass.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Gabbert from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Kyle Juszczyk, 39 yards. And the Lions gain a bit of respectability. Well, look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Jerry Tillery on the
officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
That's the end.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for fun.
It's a foot race. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles continue to roll. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now. Funchess is free. The 40, 20, 10, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Devin Funchess, 75 yards. And it's for pride now, but the Lions do get a bit closer. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. In one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and it's looking like they are going to get the victory here, and it will not be one and done in these playoffs. Of course, you remember the disappointment of 12 months ago, and they're trying to erase that memory. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Raheem Mostert saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And this offense is running away with this one.
Walker on for the point after.
Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
And more. He's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And at this point, maybe you say, you know, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division, but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season is just a few minutes away from ending in one-and-done fashion. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. To throw again on 2nd down. Gabbert, and he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. 11 yards.
Gain of 11 on the play. And the Lions first down.
From the gun, Gabbert. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
From the red zone now, Gabbard on the slant, completes to Sutton. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions gain a bit of respectability.
Congratulations. Scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And it's looking like they are going to get the victory here, and it will not be one and done in these playoffs. Of course, you remember the disappointment of 12 months ago, and they're trying to erase that memory right now. Preston Smith there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Mostert. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Britton, every great running backs coach that I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
They hand it off to Mostert. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's good.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. This is Mostert. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, one win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA Madden NFL.